Hello everyone, good evening everybody. ఎలా ఉన్నారు? ఎలా చదువుతున్నారు? ఎలా ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నారు? You are all preparing for a competitive exam. So students, I've got certain instructions today, and of course the topic we are going to do is geometry. Geometry చేద్దాము. At the same time I've got certain instructions, అది follow అవ్వండి. All right? ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ రిపీట్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటాను. బట్ బిగిన్ విత్ ఆ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ ఏంటంటే, మీరు ఒక గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్నారు కదా, వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్న కమ్యూనిటీలో ఉన్నారు. దాంట్లో మీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సంబంధించి కమ్యూనిటీ ఉంది. మీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ పేరుతో కమ్యూనిటీ ఉంటుంది. మీ ఏ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ నుంచి ఉన్నారు, ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కమ్యూనిటీ జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఆల్రైట్, ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ కమ్యూనిటీ జాయిన్ అవ్వి ఇప్పుడున్న గ్రూప్ నుంచి లీవ్ అవ్వండి. ముందు జాయిన్ అవ్వండి, దాని తర్వాత లీవ్ అవ్వండి. ఆల్రైట్, కొత్త డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సంబంధించిన గ్రూప్ లో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఖచ్చితంగా మీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ పేరుతో ఉన్న కమ్యూనిటీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఆల్రైట్, I'll remind this again, but for now let's get started with the syllabus. ఈ రోజు మనం జామెట్రీ చేస్తున్నాము. జామెట్రీ ఇస్ వెరీ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్, వెరీ విజువల్ కాన్సెప్ట్. Just a second, students. Yeah, I hope you're able to see the screen. All right, let's get started. Okay, so let's discuss some concepts in geometry, students. ఈ రోజు geometry discuss చేద్దాము. ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఫ్రమ్ బేసిక్ టు గుడ్ లెవెల్ ఉన్నాయి. మీకు కావాల్సింది లెవెల్ ఉంది. ఎన్ఎంఎస్ లో ఎలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆడతారు, అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. ఆల్రైట్, సో ప్లీజ్ ఫాలో కేర్ఫుల్లీ. చాట్ బాక్స్ ఇస్ ఆల్ యోర్స్. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనం యాంగిల్ అంటే ఏంటి కనుక్కుందాము, అర్థం చేసుకుందాము. సో కన్సిడర్ దిస్ రే ఏఎక్స్. ఒక రే ఉంది, ఏఎక్స్ అని రే ఉంది, వైట్ కలర్ రే ఉంది. లెట్ us rotate this around the point A. A point about this point A, blue dot A ఉంది కదా, about that point if we rotate this ray, what we get is another ray. If I go on rotating it like this, do you see the screen? The ray going on rotating. Now as we rotate this ray at certain orientation of the ray with respect to the initial ray ఉంది, కింద హారిజాంటల్ రే ఒకటి ఇనిషియల్ రే ఉంది, అది రొటేట్ చేస్తూ వెళ్తే ఇంకొక రే వచ్చింది నాకు. దిస్ మెజర్ ఆఫ్ రొటేషన్ ఈజ్ యాంగిల్. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ అన్ యాంగిల్ అండ్ రిప్రజెంటెడ్ బై yellow ఆర్క్. ఇక్కడ yellowతో రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నాము. ఒక చిన్న ఆర్క్ చూపిస్తాము. అట్ ద పాయింట్ అబౌట్ విచ్ దట్ ఈస్ రొటేటెడ్, అక్కడ ఒక ఆర్క్ చూపిస్తాము. సో మెజర్ ఆఫ్ రొటేషన్ ఈజ్ అన్ యాంగిల్. If we rotate this completely once around itself, like this, look at this, the way it's being rotated. ఎలా రొటేట్ అవుతుంది? యాంటీ క్లాక్ వైజ్ గా రొటేట్ చేసాము, అండ్ మళ్ళీ ఇనిషియల్ రేతో అలైన్ అయింది. Then we say the angle is a complete angle. All right, so if we rotate this completely once around itself, then we say the angle is a complete angle. ది కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ ఇస్ దిస్ కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ వచ్చింది కదా మనకి. ఒక రే ని మొత్తం రొటేట్ చేస్తూ మళ్ళీ ఇనిషియల్ రేకి వచ్చేస్తే వాట్ వి గెట్ ఇస్ అ కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్. దిస్ కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ ఇస్ డివైడెడ్ ఇంటూ 360 పార్ట్స్. And that each part of that complete angle, which is divided into 360 parts, is called 1 degree. Now if we complete this, ఈ కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ ని హాఫ్ లో డివైడ్ చేస్తే హాఫ్ ఆఫ్ ది కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ స్ట్రైట్ యాంగిల్. సో మనం ఏం చూసాము, ఇక్కడ ఒక కంప్లీట్ యాంగిల్ ని 360 పార్ట్స్ లో చేస్తాము. then that each part is called 1 degree. Half of the complete angle is called straight angle, which is 180 degrees. Just a second, let me just look at the chat box. Yeah, good evening everybody, students. Good evening everybody. Let's focus on this concept. So we are now talking about 180 degrees. So what the complete arc is called right angle, which is 90 degrees. So we saw the complete, then we saw the half of it, which is straight angle. Now 1/4 of it, quarter of the complete angle is called a right angle. It is represented by a right angle mark, like shown in the figure. ఇవన్నీ మీకు తెలిసే ఉంటుంది. సో రివిజన్ చేస్తున్నాము. Then all other angles formed between the lines are called right angles. ఇదొక right angle. ఇది right angle. ఇది right angle. ఇది right angle. Yeah. So now let's see a question on a straight angle. Now we have got a straight angle here. Two angles are shown, A and B. It is known that A plus B is 180 degrees. Why is it 180 degrees? Why is A plus B 180? చెప్పగలుగుతారా? A plus B 180 ఎందుకు అవుతుంది స్టూడెంట్స్? Yeah, exactly. A plus B is 180 because it's a straight angle. So straight angle లో now these are called A and B are called supplementary angles. When two angles sum up to 180 degrees, they are called supplementary angles. Now let's say I know one of these angles నాకు తెలుసు అనుకున్నాము, which is V is given as 75 degrees. ఇప్పుడు A చెప్పగలుగుతారా మీరు? A చెప్పండి స్టూడెంట్స్. Yes, Akhila, Lasya, very good. Harini, Usha, Srinitya, very good. Excellent, go ahead. Srija, brilliant. There are many names pouring in. చాలా ఫాస్ట్ చెప్తున్నారు. Excellent students. So let me also go faster. మీరు నాకంటే ఫాస్ట్ ఉన్నారు. So I have to go a little faster. Wonderful, wonderful. 105. So let's see. A plus B is 180 degrees. So A plus 75 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. A is equal to 180 minus 75, which is 105 degrees. That's the absolutely right answer you've got. All right. Now let's see this one. Find the angle A. Angle A students. ఇక్కడ as an example రాసి ఉంది స్క్రీన్ మీద. So what is A angle A students? 25 degrees ఇచ్చారు. A తెలుసుకోవాలి. We know that A plus B is 90 degrees. Complementary angles under. So as an example, it's given as A plus B is 90. A plus 25 is 90. A is equal to 90 minus 25, which is 65. All right, pretty simple. And that's brilliant. Everyone has answered that. Now let's understand certain terms. Yes, excellent, excellent. Your energy is superb. Prashant, Srinitya, I would like to just read out your names. Sankeet, Shubham, Spurti, Sai Chandana, Srinitya, Rishwat, Shubham, Krupakar. Wonderful students. We have got a wonderful set of students. మీరందరూ టార్గెట్ చేస్తున్నారు కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్ కి, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ షూర్ ఇఫ్ యు గో విత్ ద సేమ్ స్పిరిట్ ఖచ్చితంగా క్రాక్ చేస్తారు. ఆల్ వీ నీడ్ ఇస్ స్ట్రాటజీ అండ్ డిసిప్లిన్. ఆల్రైట్, స్ట్రాటజీ ఇంకా డిసిప్లిన్ ఉంటే క్రాక్ చేయగలుగుతారు. ఆల్రైట్, లెట్స్ సీ దిస్ వన్ నౌ. Vertically opposite angles. If M, N if M and N are two straight angles, two straight lines, then vertically opposite angles must be always equal. So దీన్ని vertically opposite అంటారు స్టూడెంట్స్. x degrees రాసి చూడండి, గ్రీన్ లైన్స్ తో ఆర్క్ చూపిస్తున్నారు. సో దీస్ టూ ఆర్ కాల్డ్ vertically opposite angles. ఒకటి M, ఒకటి N. So two straight lines when they intersect, so vertically opposite angles must always be equal. Now let's see parallel lines and a transversal. I have got two parallel lines ఉన్నాయి, M and N, and there is a transversal. In such a case, what do you think? What you can conclude about X and Y, students? చెప్పగలుగుతారా? ఈ పాయింట్ చెప్పగలుగుతారా మీరు? What can you say about X and Y? ఇంతకు ముందు వర్టికల్లీ ఆపోజిట్ యాంగిల్స్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్. ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పగలుగుతారు? Yes, Rishikesh. Good. Good. Yashwant. Rishikesh. Purti. Yeah, brilliant. Good, good, good. Spurti, Bindusri, Anil, Harika, Srija, Navdeep. Excellent. Now, these are called interior angles and they are supplementary. The point is they are supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? In the Kundu Chusamu, two slides Kundu Chusamu. Supplementary is nothing but their sum should be equal to 180. Okay, that's the point I was expecting, and you were almost close. Many students are close to it. చాలా మంది చెప్పగలరు. All right. So X plus Y is 180 degrees. Yes, Grishma is right. Sai Grishma is right. Yashwant is right. Thirunesh. All right, focus on the student. Yes, 180 degrees, interior angles, sum up to 180 degrees. They are supplementary. And how about this one? A and B. Can you tell me what is A plus B here? We can prove it, but let's not go with the proof now. A plus B Hamilton students. Yes, Harsha, Lasya, Arun, Nikhil. Nahida, Nikhil, Vinesh, Rishikesh, Shubham. Excellent. A and B should also sum up to 180. Now let's look at this one. There are two parallel lines and a transversal. If M and N are two parallel lines and a Q is a transversal that intersect parallel lines, then what can we say about X and Y, students? Can you say? Can you tell what is X and Y? What is the relation between X and Y? And what are they called? Are they called interior angles? Corresponding angles? What are they called? Yes, Rishwat, you're right. Yes, here we got the right answer. Absolutely right answer. Mokshita, you're absolutely right. Rishwat, you're right. And they sum up to, they're equal. Yes, they're alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. And X is equal to Y and A is equal to B. All right, that's brilliant. You all are pretty good at geometry. All right, let's go ahead. Now let's look at this one, students. I've got two parallel lines again, same parallel lines. Okay, transversal on the same geometry same on the, but now we are talking about two different angles. E angle same on students, exterior alternate angles, and they're equal. So X is equal to Y. And A is equal to B. What are these two angles called, students? Screen is the parallel lines only, transversal only. What are these two angles called, X and Y, and what is the relation between them? Can you please answer? Yes, Srija, Kirtana, good. Sheikh Tanveer, excellent. Yeah, so now what's the relation between X and Y? Can you mention the relation between X and Y? Corresponding angles. They are known as corresponding angles, as you all have mentioned, but I'm not waiting for the relation between them, students. Corresponding angles correct చెప్పారు, కానీ ఇప్పుడు రిలేషన్ చెప్పండి. X ఇంకా Y కి రిలేషన్ చెప్పండి. Yes, Sai Rishwat, you're right. Satvik is right, Sarishit is right, Mahat is right, Pratik is right, Maniteja is right, everyone is absolutely right. But now tell me the relation between them. Is x equal to y? Or x plus y is 90, x plus y is 180? What is it? Brilliant. X is equal to y. Good. And here a equal to b. Now look at this diagram, students. ఒక diagram ఇచ్చారు. Two parallel lines ఉన్నాయి. And ఒక transversal ఉంది. M and N are parallel lines. And Q is a transversal. Angles are X, Y, Z, T, Q, R, P, R, S, T. Alright. ఒక యాంగిల్ ఏమో ఇచ్చారు 60 degrees. Diagram clearly చూడండి students. Carefully note the angles given in the diagram. Now we have to tell me what is X. X ఏంటి students? Brilliant. మీరు machine gun లాగా ఆన్సర్ చేస్తున్నారు. Excellent students. It's absolutely right. X is 120. Because supplementary angle to 60 degrees. What is Y, students? Y చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు. Y ఎంత అవుతుంది? What would Y be? Yes. Excellent. Shubham. I am unable to even read the names. Arun, Sai Rishwat, Sri Vivek, Bindu Sri, Rishwat, Krupakar, Srinidhi, Rishwat, Yashwant, Srinitya. Excellent. Lasya, Bindu Sri, Mokshita, Ankit, Yasar Abasi, Navdeep, Shrija, Yashwant, Kirtana, Akhila, Shubham. Excellent. What is Y? You have given absolute right answer. 60 degrees, vertically opposite angle to 60 degrees. Now, what is Z, students? Z చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు ఏమి? What is Z? Abhiram, Yashwant, Jayasri, Reshma, Abhiram, Bhavyasri, Vaishnavi, Sri Vaishnavi. All of you are giving Vasudeva. All of you are giving absolutely right answer. It's 120 now. Vertically opposite to X. Yes. Or it is supplementary to Y. Alright, anything is fine. Now, what is T, students? T చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు. T చెప్పండి. What is T? What would T be? Use the right term as well. Alright, corresponding angle or vertically opposite angle or interior angle, supplementary to something, complementary to something. అది వర్డ్స్ యూస్ చేసి కూడా చెప్పండి. Yes, everyone is absolutely right. Sri Vivek, Yashwant, Abhiram, Nikhil, Tejashwini, Arun, Shubham, Rishwat, Bhavyashree, Nahida, Shashank, Nikhil, Srija. Brilliant students. Such a brilliant lot we have got. You're doing very fast. And let's go faster. 60 degrees. It is interior alternate angle to Y. Alright. Or it is corresponding to given angle 60 degrees. Now what is X, students? X చెప్పండి. Yes, S is 120. Brilliant. P would be 120 vertically opposite to S. R would be 60 vertically opposite to T. Yes. Brilliant. Now let's go for the next scenario. Let's try another one. E diagram, students, is exactly the same, just the numbers are different. So concept same, students. The concept. So you'll do again. You'll do as fast as you have done. But ఎంత fast చేశారు అలానే చేస్తారు. But just the number is different. అక్కడ 60 degrees ఇచ్చారు, ఇక్కడ 45 degrees ఇచ్చారు. So we are just testing the numbers. Your numerical calculation, how fast you are in that. But the concept is same. So it is not a new problem. కొత్త problem కాదు. It's the same problem, but with a different number. It's the same old problem with a new number. Yes, brilliant. X is 135. Brilliant. I cannot even read the names. They are pouring in so fast. So y would be 45. Yes. Very good. Z would be, come on students, Z ఏముంటుంది తొందరగా చెప్పండి. I'm talking about Z students, not Y. Y is done. Z. Yes. I'll just read out the names. Rishikesh, Lasya, Shubham, Havyashri, Vinesh, Yashwant, Tushar, Sri Vaishnavi, Shanmukha, Lasya, Sai Pragna, Jayashree, Akarshit, Shashank. Wonderful, wonderful. Hidaya Jyoti, Yashwant, Shrestha, Shanmukha. All right, wonderful. So that is 135. How about T students? T చెప్పండి ఇప్పుడు తొందరగా fast, quick. Or you can just quickly write T is equal to this one, S is equal to this one, P is equal to this one, R is equal to this one. All right. అలా కూడా రాయొచ్చు మీరు. అలా correct, exactly the way Shanmukha has written R is equal to 45 అని. That's a very good way of writing. Pavitra has written Z is equal to 135. Yeah. So Srinidhi has given 45. All right. Now let's go for T. T is 45. Brilliant. S ఏముంటుంది students? Quick. I'll just count in 5. Answer S. S ఏముంటుంది? S is equal to how much? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful, wonderful. It is absolutely right. 135 degrees. అందరు కరెక్ట్ చెప్పారు. Hridaya Jyoti, Shrija, Aditya, Nishipta. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm sorry. But the answer paid in the fast display of the students, so I'm unable to read all the names. What is P? Yeah, good. P is equal to 135. As you have mentioned, R is equal to 45 degrees. See, this is important, students. X is 135 is fine, but how did you get X is 135? Supplementary angle to 45. Y is equal to 45? Vertically opposite to angle 45. So vertically opposite, supplementary angle, interior and alternate angle, vertically opposite angle is what is, you have to understand. All right, in any geometry, this will be the common concept. A number change కావచ్చు, but concept will be the same. So if you notice carefully, there are only two angles, 45 degrees and 135 degrees. Again, this is again the same question with a different number. So I'll count till 5, mention what is X. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Srishti, Xiaomi, Rishwat, Yashwant, Harini. Students, we have gone forward. Inka 45 ni చెప్తున్నారు. It's not 45 students. Yes, Mamta. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Wonderful. ఇప్పుడు అందరు కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ ఇస్తున్నారు. Yeah. So I hope you have understood that 52 is known, but I know that X plus 52 is 180. It's supplementary to 52. That's why 128. What would Y be? Y Japanese students? Yes, Srinitya, that's the way you have written is very good. Y is 52. 52, Rishikesh, Bhavyashri, Harsha, Ratashri, Harika, Shrestha, Harsha, Hridaya Jyoti, Rishwet, Pavan, Sankirt, Kirtan Sai, Srinitya, Shubham, Arun, Tushar. Wonderful. Y is 52. Z is equal to how much, students? 128. Vertically opposite to X. Now let's go faster, even faster. I'll count till 3. T is equal to enter, students. Brilliant. Brilliant. T is also equal to 52. Brilliant. What is S equal to? 3, 2, 1. 128. Wonderful. P is equal to 128. And R is equal to See, students, geometry is completely visual. మనకి ఒక నంబర్ వచ్చేస్తే చూసాం కదా, టూ యాంగిల్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఒక యాంగిల్ వచ్చేస్తే ఒక యాంగిల్ ఇచ్చారు, ఇంకొక యాంగిల్ వచ్చేస్తే అన్ని యాంగిల్స్ వచ్చినట్టే. జస్ట్ విజువల్లీ యూ కెన్ జస్ట్ ఆన్సర్. యా, ఐ వుడ్ రియలీ అప్రిషియేట్ దిస్ ఆన్సర్. Sai Rishwat, the way of written is wonderful. T is equal to 52, S is equal to 128, P is equal to 128, R is equal to 52. Wonderful, Sai Rishwat. I would clap for you. That is what I was expecting from you all, and you have done it. Brilliant, students, brilliant. So let's go forward. If you notice carefully again, you've got only two angles, 52 and 128. 52 degrees and 128 degrees. Easy, students, this is interesting. Find the value of x. You have to find out x, students. ఇక్కడ 4 angles ఇచ్చారు. 80 degrees, 2x, 3x, 5x. But one point which you have to apply over here is that complete angle. Sum of all these angles will be equal to, what is the sum of all these angles, students? Mention what is the sum of all these angles. All the angles over here, 2x, 3x, 5x and 80 degrees. Rishikesh, wonderful. Rishikesh, wonderful. Sri Sai, wonderful. Arun, wonderful. It's a complete angle. Yashwant, Bindusri, Satvik, Vivo, I don't know your name, I'm sorry. Lasya, Sri Vaishnavi, it's 360 degrees. Srinidhi, yes. It is absolutely right, 360 degrees. Now we'll use this concept here. So I'll write all the angles put together form a complete angle. So 80 degrees plus 3x plus 2x plus 5x is equal to 360 degrees. So 80 degrees plus 10x is equal to 360 degrees. 10x is equal to 360 degrees minus 80 degrees. 10x is equal to 260 degrees. All right, that's what we do. Now let's go forward. It is secondary students. Again, the same thing, but with the different numbers. Concept same, students. Complete angle apply చేయాలి ఇక్కడ. What is the complete angle? 360 degrees అది మీకు తెలుసు. Now apply that. 70 degrees plus 115 degrees plus 4x plus 3x is equal to 360. All the angles put together form complete angle. So 70 plus 3x plus 4x plus 115 is 360. 185 plus 7x is equal to 360. 7x is equal to 360 minus 185. 7x is equal to 175. X is equal to 25. So required was to find out x. Right? What was required to find x? Wonderful, Rishwat. Srinidhi, yeah, you change your device, students. ఎవరెవరు డివైస్ పేరుతో వచ్చారు చేంజ్ చేసేయండి so that you don't have to write again. Srinidhi, you can just change your device name. There's an option. All right, wonderful. Shubham, Vivo, Sankeet, Rishikesh, Jayashree, Shalini, Shrestha, Bhavyashree, Lasya, Manish, Srinitya. Yeah, this was just an example. We have got lot many problems to do. Yashwant? Yeah, that's okay. But we have to be quicker, okay? Speed pick up cheyali, all right? నేను స్లో వెళ్తాను, but you have to gain speed, all right? సరేనా యశ్వంత్? All right, let's continue. Again, find the value of x. I'll give you some time for this one. This is for you to do. All the angles put together form complete angle. 56 degrees plus 4x plus 5x plus 10x. Yes, now the answers are pouring in. I'll give you some 1 minute. Arun, Rite, Nikhil, Srinidhi, Shubham, Vaishnavi, Nahida, Ashwit, Shrestha, Shubham, Srija, Navdeep, Wonderful. I'll go ahead. మీరే చాలా ఫాస్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు. Wonderful students. That's okay. If all you are feeling a little difficulty in calculating the differences, that's okay. Let's go slow. But let's go slow, but go strong so that you won't be wrong. Okay. Shivatmika, Manish, Srinitya, Ritik, Tejashwini, Sankit. All right, let's see. 56 plus 19x is equal to 360. 19x is equal to 360 minus 56. 19x is equal to 304. X is equal to 304 by 19, which is 16. Nikesh, perfectly right. All right, I'll give you one more. Easy Japanese students. All right, a slightly different model, but concepts are same. Find the value of x from the given figure. Find the value of x from the given figure. LHS I know that this is straight line. M is a straight line. So 3x plus 70 plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 180. 3x plus 20 plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 180. All right. The given two angles are supplementary. That means 3x plus 70 plus 2x plus 10 is equal to 180. So 5x plus 80 is equal to 180. Wonderful. Uh, Venkatesh, please check your answer, check your calculation. Nitin, perfectly right. Rishwet, perfectly right. Mahat, Aisha, good. Aisha, you can change your device name, Aisha. Yashwant, check your calculation, Yashwant. Rishit, you're absolutely right. Shiv Kumar, please check your calculation. Yashwant, check your calculation. Sumaya, Rishikesh, Srinitya, Sankit, Sai Vivek, Sri Vivek, sorry. All right. Now let's see what's further. 5x is equal to 100, x is equal to 20. Let's go to the next one. Again, similar question, but here we have got a different concept. What's the point which we apply here? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. So given two angles are corresponding angles and they are equal. 2x plus 65 is equal to 5x plus 20. So I get 3x is equal to 45, x is equal to 15 degrees. All right, I'll just keep this on the screen. You can take the screenshot. I found these questions are interesting. So Ilante questions of students, all you have to do is understand the concepts of vertically opposite angle or corresponding angle, supplementary angle, complementary angle, complete angle. All right. Take a snapshot of this one. Right. Going ahead. Wonderful, wonderful. Sri Vivek, Sumaya, Ankit, Havyasri, Shubham, Sankit, Ritik, Shubham, Yashwant, all of you got the right answer. See, once you are learning something, you are applying it very well. మీరు ఏదో నేర్చుకుంటే చాలా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. Starting లో 2 or 3 students have gone wrong. That's absolutely okay. Nothing wrong in going wrong. నథింగ్ రాంగ్ ఇన్ గోయింగ్ రాంగ్. నౌ వీఆర్ ప్రాక్టీసింగ్. ఇది ఎగ్జామ్ కాదు, ఇది ప్రాక్టీస్. ఎగ్జామ్ లో తప్పు పోవద్దని ఇప్పుడు ప్రాక్టీస్ బాగా చేస్తున్నాం మనం. ఆల్రైట్, now let's see this one. Sum of internal angles of a polygon. Alright, let's look into sum of internal angles of a given polygon. ఒక polygon ఇస్తే what is the sum of internal angles? For a given polygon, what is the sum of internal angles? Now consider a polygon of n sides. ఒక polygon తీసుకుందాము whose sides are, number of sides are n. Sum of internal angles is given by the formula n minus 2 into 180. Now this formula can be derived. Class లో చేయొచ్చు. But here we are targeting quick and sure cracking of a problem. ప్రాబ్లమ్ ని తొందరగా అయినా సాల్వ్ చేయాలి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఫార్ములా డిరైవ్ చేయము. విల్ జస్ట్ గో విత్ ద ఫార్ములా అండ్ అప్లై ద ఫార్ములా టు ఎ గివెన్ సిచ్యువేషన్. ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్ లో ఈ ఫార్ములా అప్లై చేస్తాం. Alright, so what we are going to do is n minus 2 into 180 gives me sum of internal angles in a n-sided polygon. For example, consider a triangle. Triangle now any sides, students, 3 sides. So n is equal to 3. So 3 minus 2 into 180. This is one angle, another angle, third angle. Sum of internal angles is given by n minus 2 into 180. 3 minus 2 into 180, which is 180 degrees. Okay, now let's check some internal angles of a few other polygons. We have checked it for, we verified it for, we didn't prove it. Alright, we verified it for a triangle. Verification చేసాం స్టూడెంట్స్, ప్రూవ్ చేయలేదు. alright, ప్రూవ్ క్లాస్ లో చేసి ఉంటారు మీరు, ఇప్పుడు వెరిఫై చేస్తున్నాము. సో దాట్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో అప్లై చేయడానికి ఆ క్విక్, యూ షుడ్ బి క్విక్ అండ్ ష్యూర్. ఆ క్విక్నెస్ అండ్ ష్యూరిటీ రావాలి. All quadrilaterals, 4 sides, rectangle, square, rhombus, etc. Sum of internal angles is given by 4 minus 2 into 180, which is 360 degrees. All pentagons, 5 sides. Sum of internal angles is given by 5 minus 2 into 180, which is 3 into 180, which is 540 degrees. So do you see that? Triangle ki 180, for quadrilateral it was 360, for pentagons it is 540. Hexagons, 6 minus 2 into 180. Can you tell me the answer, students? Hexagon ki ela untundi? So Sahasra, Akshaya, Srinitya, I didn't check your answers, but you're all mentioning answers here. Wonderful. But now go for hexagon, students. Pentagon అయిపోయింది, 540 వచ్చింది. Hexagon కి ఏముంటుంది? Students, hexagon, not 640. Please be careful with your calculation. మీకు ఐడియా బాగా వస్తుంది, క్యాల్కులేషన్ తప్పుపోతున్నారు. Alright, be careful. Nothing wrong in going wrong, but you should correct yourself when you go wrong. తప్పుకోవడంలో తప్పు ఏం లేదు, బట్ కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోకుండా అది పెద్ద తప్పు. ఆల్రైట్, alright, now let's see what is the answer. 4 into 180, which is 720 degrees. All of you are correct. Anvit, Rishikesh, Rishwat, Shanmukha. Shubham and Nitin, please stop doing the nonsense. Shubham, focus on the lesson. Otherwise, we'll remove you from the session. Alright, let's go for the next one. All heptagons. Heptagons is 7 sides. A polygon with 7 sides is called a heptagon. So that would be 7 minus 2 into 180. Wonderful. Rishikesh, Soshel, Harsha, Grishma. All right. Wonderful. 7 minus 2 into 180 is find 180, which is 900. Wonderful. Tushar, Venkatesh, Harshavardhan, Arun. So I'll just go for the another one. Please try this and tell me. So let's answer some questions, students. If questions answer, tell me your rapid fire round లాగా చేస్తున్నారు మీరు. Uh, చాలా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. Now let's go for the questions. Here we have got a diagram. Tell me the unknown angle. It's a triangle. All right. Triangle is three sides. Three sides, so we know that some of the angles is, you know that. X కనుక్కోవాలి స్టూడెంట్స్. టూ యాంగిల్స్ ఇచ్చారు, థర్డ్ యాంగిల్ కనుక్కోవాలి. Okay, let me look at the answers now. Rishwet. Oh God, names are going in. Harshavardhan, Veda, Nikshipta, Yashwant, Akshaya, Shalini, Soshel, Maniteja, Bindushri, Yashwant, Lasya, Venkatesh, Shubham, Maniteja, Jayashree, Veda, Sri Vivek, all of you are perfectly right. 40 plus 55 plus x is equal to 180. 95 plus x is equal to 180. X is equal to 180 minus 95. X is equal to 85. That's perfectly right answer. Let's go for the another one. Find the unknown angle. He is not asking us to find x. All right, that also he could ask. X could అడగొచ్చు. Let's see what he's asking. But ఇక్కడ find the unknown angle అని అంటున్నారు. So what you have got is 56, 70 and 3x. So 3x అడుగుతున్నాడు, x కూడా అడగొచ్చు. Let me look at the answers. Wonderful, Shashank. Oh God, names are putting. I'm unable to read the names. Just a second. Rishikesh, Karthik, Nidhi, Pavitra, Lasya, Shubham, Sri Vivek, Sri Vaishnavi. Wonderful students, wonderful. 126 plus 3x is 180. 3x is equal to 180 minus 126. 3x is equal to 54. X is equal to 80. That's what. So x are to find the unknown angle. Unknown angle ante 54 degrees. But if at all you used to ask x, 3x is equal to 54. X is equal to 18 degrees. But the angle is 3x. X is 18. 3x is 54. All right, look at this one now. Find the angles now. So x కనుక్కోవాలి. X కనుక్కున్న తర్వాత 3x, 4x, 5x కనుక్కోవాలి. He is asking us the angles. Interesting question. First x కనుక్కోవాలి. How will you find out x? Because sum of all the internal angles in a triangle is 180. I know that. So I'll give you a minute time. Wonderful, Mahat. Wonderful, Mahat. You've done a very good beginning. Baas step rasaru. Now just go ahead. So what is x? What is x you're getting, students? Social, x is right, absolutely right. Social is right. Rishwat is right. Who else? Shrestha is right. Sai Shashank. Lasya. Bhavna. Rishikesh. Srinitya. Vivo is written, so I don't know, but you're right. Sheikh Tanveer, Harsha, Sai Chandana, Shrija, Sankeet. Wonderful students. You're along the right direction. You're going along the right direction. Let's see. 5x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180. 12x is equal to 180. X is equal to 15 degrees. Now, once I get x, what do I do? One is 45, 60, and 75. He was asking the angles, right? Find the angles. X కనుక్కున్న తర్వాత 3x కనుక్కోవాలి, 4x కనుక్కోవాలి, 5x కనుక్కోవాలి. And that's the answer. Find the unknown angles again. X, 2x, 3x, 4x. All right, that's not to scale, students. Our diagram to mislead అవ్వకండి. Just take the information from the diagram. Wonderful, Kirtana. Very good attempt. Very well written. Kirtana, wonderful. Rishikesh, wonderful. Manashrita, wonderful. Satvik, very good. Wonderful. Kaveri, all of you are doing so brilliantly well. Aisha, everyone has written the answers, but these names have written all the answers at once. So that's why I'm just reading out in particular. All right. Anyways, let's go for this one. Idhara Jayastara, students. All right. I'm giving you time to do it because you're all doing it so well. Mahat, wonderful Mahat. X plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is 360. Why have you chosen 360? Why not 180? ఇక్కడ మనం 360 ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నాము? X plus 2x plus 3x plus 4x is 360 degrees because it's a quadrilateral. Yes, Nidhi, absolutely right. Tirunesh, Manashwita, Shubham. Yes, we are taking 360 because it has four angles. Sheikh Tanveer, wonderful. Wonderful, Sheikh Tanveer. Now let's go forward. 10x is equal to 360, x is equal to 36. Now once I get that x, all I have to do is substitute that x in the angles. X, 2x, 3x, 4x. 36, 72, 108, 144. That is what I was saying. Don't be misled. One important thing is that you should never measure the angles using a protractor. The angles in the figure are not to scale, not to measure. All right? అక్కడ మీరు చూడండి 144, 108 అని 72 degrees ఉంది, 36 ఉంది, రెండు ఈక్వల్ కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. కానీ 36 చిన్న ఉండాలి కదా. సో మనం యాంగిల్ ప్రొట్రాక్టర్ తో మెజర్ చేసి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ సాల్వ్ చేయలేము. ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకోవాలి డయాగ్రామ్ నుంచి అంతే. Take the logical information of the diagram, apply your concept, solve the problem. All right? Take the information from the problem, diagram, not the measure. Do not measure it with the protractor. All right, let's go forward. Let's move forward. Find x. I'll give you time for this one because you're all doing, you're not letting me do. I'm not needed. నేను జస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లం చూపిస్తే మీరు చేసేస్తున్నారు. So I would suggest that you attempt this problem. I'll give you a minute time. Shubham, Sri Ashwat, Sri Vivek, Tejashwini, Manashkrita, Lasya, Sri Vivek, Harsha, Harshavardhan, sorry, Ganesh, wonderful. Let's see. Because it's a quadrilateral, sum of all the angles is 360 degrees. 2x plus 30 plus 100 plus 35 plus 3x minus 15 is 360. 5x plus 150 is equal to 360. 5x is equal to 210. X is equal to 42. Be careful with your calculation. All right. Some of you have gone correct, but some of you have gone wrong as well. తప్పు పోవడంలో తప్పు లేదు. But if you don't correct yourself, తప్పు కరెక్ట్ చేసుకోకుండా అది పెద్ద తప్పు. All right. I tell this every time, telling you again. All right. Over here, find x. Here, student, find x. I've got a pentagon now. All right. We have seen a triangle. We have seen a quadrilateral. We're now seeing a pentagon. I'll give you a minute time. Be careful in what you're doing. Calculation సరిగా చేయండి. మోక్షిత, వివో, రెడ్మీ, మనుష్యుత, అఖిల. Sri Vivek, okay. All right. All of you given right answer. Perfect. But now I'll go for this one. Pentagon. Pentagon ఇస్తే ఎలా చేస్తారు? Arun, Shubham, Pratik, Manashwita, Venkatesh, Sankeet. All right, now go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead for the pentagon, students. We have gone forward. Our first step రాయండి అందరూ. Our first step రాయండి. Sum of all the angles is equal to what angle? 180 degrees for a triangle, 360 degrees for a quadrilateral. How much for a pentagon? So students, yeah, correct. Manaswini, wonderful. Wonderful. Yashwant, Aisha, Nikesh, Harshavardhan, Manashwita, Yashwant, Bhavyasri. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, I would like to announce the same thing again, which I did in the beginning of the session. Students, మీరు గ్రూప్స్ లో ఒక గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్నారు కదా, వాట్సాప్ కమ్యూనిటీలో ఉన్నారు. ఇప్పుడు మీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సంబంధించి కమ్యూనిటీ ఉంటుంది స్టూడెంట్స్. ఆ గ్రూప్ లో, ఆ కమ్యూనిటీలో వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ కరెస్పాండింగ్ టు యువర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్, దాంట్లో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. మీ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్, మీరు నిజామాబాద్ నుంచి ఉన్నారనుకోండి, ఆ నిజామాబాద్ కరెస్పాండింగ్ నిజామాబాద్ కమ్యూనిటీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఆల్ రైట్, సో దట్ we can sort out students as per your region. All right, corresponding district the group lo add avandi. All right, you join in a particular group which is corresponding to your place. ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఉన్నారు, ఏ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ నుంచి ఉన్నారు, ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సంబంధించిన వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ ని జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. ఆల్ రైట్, లెట్స్ గో అహెడ్ విత్ ది ప్రాబ్లమ్ నౌ. ఓకే, నేను చెప్పింది అర్థమైంది అందరికి? హ్యావ్ యు అండర్స్టూడ్ వాట్ ఐ మెంట్? Instruction, have you got the instruction, students? Yes, Harini, good. Yeah, Sangareddy ledu kada, we are creating it, but don't leave the community till you join in some other community. All right, మీ district community లో జాయిన్ అయ్యే వరకు లీవ్ అవ్వకండి. సృష్టి, Sangareddy ledu, we are creating it. All right, we'll do it. Team is doing it, but wait till then. Once you see that Sangareddy ఉంటే అప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయిపోండి. But don't leave this link. Yeah, Mancherial kada Krishma, ఆ Mancherial లో జాయిన్ అవ్వండి. If you don't find that, wait for some time. You will find the district. ఆ గ్రూప్ కనిపిస్తుంది మీకు, కొంచెం సేపు ఉండండి. ఆల్ రైట్, ఇఫ్ నాట్ టుడే, బై టుమారో మార్నింగ్. Yeah, Shubham, Manish, wonderful, Sri Vivek, Srusti, Venkatesh, Shashivardhan, thank you. Yeah, కరీంనగర్ లేదు కదా అనిరుద్, దట్స్ ఓకే. ఏదేది ఉన్నాయో అది ముందు జాయిన్ అయిపోండి. ఎవరెవరు ఉన్నారో ఆ కరీంనగర్ లేదు కదా, వెయిట్ చేయండి. ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఉంటుంది కదా, వీళ్ళు అప్డేట్ చేస్తాము, అప్పుడు జాయిన్ అయిపోండి. ఆల్రైట్, మంచిర్యాల్, కరీంనగర్, సంగారెడ్డి, కొంచెం వెయిట్ చేయండి. బట్ ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్స్ ఫ్రీ హ్యాండ్, ముందే చేస్తున్నాను ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్. సో దట్ వెన్ యూ సీ ద డిస్ట్రిక్ట్, ఆ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సంబంధించిన గ్రూప్ చూస్తే మీరు యాడ్ అయిపోవచ్చు. ఆల్రైట్. యా, ములుగురు లేదు, దట్స్ ఓకే. ములుగు, ములుగు రైట్. మోక్షిత, యూ కెన్ వన్స్ యూ ఫైండ్ దట్, యూ జాయిన్ ఇన్ దట్. కానీ ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ అయితే అర్థమైంది కదా, దట్ యూ హావ్ టు జాయిన్ ఇన్ కరెస్పాండింగ్ గ్రూప్. మీరు కరెస్పాండింగ్ గ్రూప్ లో జాయిన్ అయిపోండి. అప్పటి వరకు ఈ గ్రూప్ నుంచి లీవ్ అవ్వకండి. Let's get back to the problem. Mahat has solved it well. 3x plus 95 plus 110 plus 100 plus 6x minus 25 is equal to how much? For pentagon. All right, Rishma, good that you followed. Wonderful, Thirunesh. He's from Bolaram and he's already joined. Good, Thirunesh. You are following the instructions well. All right, let's get back to the problem. Because it's a pentagon, this is a pentagon, so sum of all the angles is 540 degrees. 9x plus 280 is equal to 540. 9x is equal to 270. X is equal to 30 degrees. So value of x is 30. But if I ask for angle, it is 3x and 6x minus 25. All right, let's go forward. Now let's discuss a theorem. ఈ థియరం మీద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ లో చేద్దాం స్టూడెంట్స్. కానీ ఇప్పుడు థియరం డిస్కస్ చేసి లెట్స్ ఎండ్ ద సెషన్. ఆల్ రైట్, we've got 2 more minutes. Let's discuss the theorem now. And the theorem is Pythagoras theorem. The theorem says, in any right angle triangle, the squares of lengths of sides are related by relation which we call Pythagoras theorem. Consider a triangle, a right angle triangle. We know how to show a right angle. Opposite to right angle is a hypotenuse. Side opposite to the right angle is hypotenuse. So length of the sides be A, B, and C. A is the base, B is as shown, C is the hypotenuse. All right. So Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse square, that is C square, is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. All right. So C square is equal to A square plus B square. Have we proven the theorem? మనం prove చేయలేదు. But we are just discussing the statement of the theorem so that we can apply it. If you understand this relation, C square is equal to A square plus B square, this equality, you can apply it in many geometry problems. Yes, Manish, definitely. So this Pythagoras theorem, we are discussing Pythagoras theorem, students. దీంట్లో I have got a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle ఉంటే hypotenuse ఉంటుంది, two sides ఉంటాయి. Hypotenuse square, which is C square, is equal to A square plus B square. Is the statement of the theorem, which we apply in many geometry problems. For example, I've got Y, X, and Z as shown in the figure. So what do you think the statement of the theorem would be? ఇప్పుడు రాయండి. యశ్వంత్, yes, we'll definitely do more examples and test like questions. ఇప్పుడు మనం ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేసాం కదా ఆప్షన్స్ లేకుండా, ఆప్షన్స్ తో పాటు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కూడా చేస్తాము. ఆల్రైట్, సో దట్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ద ఫీల్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎగ్జామ్. ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఇలా పేపర్ ఇచ్చి మీరు రాయమని అన్నారు కదా, ఆప్షన్స్ ఉంటే ఆప్షన్స్ మార్క్ చేయాలి. సో ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ టైప్ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ టైప్ మనం ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాము. యశ్వంత్, ఆల్రైట్, సో విల్ డూ ఇట్ దట్ వే as well. But for now, just tell me the answer and then we'll close the session. All right. Students, we are now on this page where you've got a right angle triangle. Sides are X, Y, and Z. Akshat, think again. There are squares over there. Akshat, there are squares over there. Wonderful, Manaswini. Good attempt, but there's a slight mistake in your equation, Manaswini. So x square is equal to y square plus z square. Mahat, very good attempt, but you got slightly wrong. So x square, Manaswini, correct your mistake. X square is equal to y square plus z square. Nikshipta, it is not y plus z, it is y square plus z square. All right, we have seen the statement to be square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides in a right angle triangle. All right, get this right. As we do some problems, you'll get this. So don't worry, we'll get back to this again in the next session. Mahat, x is the hypotenuse here. All right, let's see. X square is equal to y square plus z square. All right. So we will come back to this Pythagoras theorem in the next session. అప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేస్తాము, ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కూడా చేస్తాము. So do not worry that we are not making you do problems of the sort which come in exam. NMMS exam లో వచ్చే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ లాగా చేపిస్తారేమో అనుకోకండి. అన్ని చేపిస్తాము. ఈరోజు కాన్సెప్ట్స్ అండ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చేసాము. We'll go for objective type problems in the next session or coming sessions. The kind of problems you face in NMMS exam, అలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేపిస్తాము. So that you are prepared like a warrior. ఒక వారియర్ లాగా ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యి వెళ్తారు మీరు. చెప్పింది చేస్తే you can go like a warrior. Prepared, well trained warrior. All right. So let's conclude here. Sheikh Tanvi, don't worry. We'll get back to this again in the next session. Sripati, Shashank, right? Shashivardhan. Absolutely right, Shashivardhan. Wonderful. We'll get back to this. Don't worry if you haven't understood this. Shubham, Venkatesh, Harshvardhan, Shashivardhan, Kirtana, Soshel. All right. Radhashri, Mahidhar. See you again in the next session. Till then, good night and good luck.